Whenever you practice your forms, it's always helpful if you think about applications that you might have to use one day. Hopefully you never will. Here's the thing, if you think about practicing your forms with the applications in mind, when you're panicked and you ever have to use them, your chances will be much better that they work. If you think about forms practice as just another way to get your belt or just something that you have to do and you don't really know why, maybe it's good exercise, the techniques probably won't work. Because when you're panicked, your body will do what you normally train to do. If you normally train just to go through motions, well then your techniques have a very low chance of working. If you're thinking about applying the techniques whenever you do the forms, plus you do body conditioning exercises, two-man drills, and actually practice the techniques a lot, then your chances of those techniques actually working and maybe saving your life are much higher. Okay? So let's start with the first. Jun Be, you bring your hands up and out. Now, this could be a couple of different break holds. If he has grabbed me this way, now he's not going to give me any resistance to start with, just so I can explain the motion. I'm coming up here. Now, grab me with the other arm. Notice that as I come up, the wrist bends. As this wrist bends, his grip relaxes somewhat. And then from here, it's easy for me to break out. So, the general motion of Jun Be, I'm here and here. Now on the street, we're going to change that just a little bit. Now I want to move away from that side, because if I'm doing this, messing with his hand, there's nothing to stop him from hitting me. So I want to move away from that side here. Didn't look exactly like Jun Be, but my arm that was grabbed made the same motion. So if we do it on this side, I'm moving away, I'm lowering my stance, because if he's a very strong man and he doesn't let me bring this up, then it's my bicep working against his whole weight. That's not going to work. I use my hips, lower my center of gravity, and notice that his whole stance shifted. Now he's a little bit off balance, and his grip is lessened. Here. Now one other application, if it's the same side grab, we're going to a wrist lock. Come up this way. I'm grabbing the meaty part of his thumb, digging my finger right in there, and coming down. Now, if I just do this, he might have some pain. But if he's someone that has a very limber wrist, or he's not feeling any pain because of substance abuse of some type, then there's nothing to stop him from hitting me. But if I drive his forearm right down into his hips, now try to hit me. Here. It changes his stance. It throws his hips back. But instead of doing that with my fingertips like I just did, I'm doing it with his own elbow, pushing in. Okay?